So good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to introduce two protocols we identified. So the first one I want to introduce is the team protocol, which is very important in the industry. And first I want to introduce what is the team protocol. So the team protocol divided if we introduce the team protocol, so we need to introduce a virtual team. So what is a virtual team? A virtual team is a network of people who use technology for time, space, and organization interactions. And virtual teams allow companies to bring people with the best expertise to work on various projects wherever they are located. So a virtual team, so they are the main team of this company. And the virtual teams comply and communicate in the same way with proper knowledge sharing protocols and guidelines. And so the second part is the regulatory requirements for team protocols. I searched online and there is no formal legal documents directly to this part, but there are still some other area we need to be concerned. So like still need to pay attention to related regulatory requirements like copyright materials. As a training organization, so we have to get a statutory license, educational license to use the other materials for education purpose. Um, so as we all know, the copyright materials are protected by law. So if we don't want to use, we have to get this license, statutory education license. And we also need to use the materials for education purpose. There are some best practices in the industry for team protocol. The first one is as a virtual team, we have to follow some industry standards practices, such as meeting and start and end on time. Yeah, so this is very important because each members of the team they have their schedule. So when you schedule your meeting, so you have to organize the time according to your agenda and contents, and just to get leave enough time for the meeting. And also you have to warming up before the meeting starts, and also while we're doing the meeting, we have to concern about the time, just to make sure you follow the time frames of the agenda. And also it's very important for us to prepare agenda very well, because the agenda is the frame of the meeting. We need to the meeting also need to follow the agenda prepared by leaders. So this is the main frame of the meeting. So we have to follow this, and the members need to take any notes for the minutes and ask questions if they don't understand. This is also important because if you don't understand, if there is no point to conduct this meeting. So this meeting, we have to work as a team. If you don't understand anything, please ask. And also we need to do the research. If we have questions or we're asking for help for professional team. And the second part is the cybersecurity protocol. So the cybersecurity protocol are the plans, protocols, or actions and measures that aim to keep organizations safe from malicious attacks, data breaches, and other security incidents. Um, in other words, these protocols will protect the company from some losses from attacks. So we have to follow some rules or acts in the industry of cybersecurity protocol. So we have to follow Cybersecurity Strategy 2020 and Privacy Act. So Privacy Act is very important. The government they conduct this act online, especially recent years. They have they are stressed a lot in online because online is still is the place where people where the people lose their privacy there. So when we create the website or something, we have to think about this, how to protect privacy of the client. And it also depends on different area. The requirements from ACCC still need to be considered. Yeah, so this is very important. And also we need to I'll introduce something about the best practices in cybersecurity industry. So training, it must be easier to prevent hack by training your staff knowledge about cybersecurity. You can prevent most of the loss from training your staff. If they know some basic knowledge, most of things will be prevented. It will be prevented from the attack or not. So there's some actions we need to take. We have to set a safe and secure Wi-Fi because if you use the new Wi-Fi which you don't know what the router or the server in the back they're doing. So you will face to expose your password and other information while using a new Wi-Fi which you don't know. And the next action we need to take is the backup. An offline backup will enable your business to get back on its feet. While cybersecurity experts deals with damage and fallout from the cyber attack. An offline will protect your company because online some information or the website you use will expose your privacy or some secrets of the business to others, or sometimes you get a bug from online which will destroy the data from your company. And also we need to install antivirus software because we can't avoid to using the website, the internet. It's better to install antivirus to protect automatically. Here's all the two protocols I identified. Thanks for your watching.